It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with two strikes there.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. A ball and two strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Flaherty, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And both pitchers will have to contend with the heat here. 97 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Javier Baez waits on deck. Three-two pitch. And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he misses again here. It's ball four. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And it's fouled away. And that misses 2-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now. Wilson Contreras waits on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras. 2 balls and a strike to count. The set and the 2-1. In the air now out to right field. Fowler giving chase. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rod.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
At the plate, Ian Happ. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone. 3 runs already home here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Fowler, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 5-0. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-1.
That's ball 2. The count is 2-1.
Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Wong aboard here at first with nobody out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough
Batting
pitch to hit.
third,
That one was
the
spot
first
on,
baseman,
and he had no
Paul
answer for it.
Goldschmidt.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Coming to the plate now, Dylan Carlson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Two and 2.
2-2 now.
Pulled toward right center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals nothing.
Your
Victor
attention,
Caratini
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the
for
pitcher
Chicago.
here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two and 2 the count. Now here it comes.
Count full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
A runner at first with no outs here. in there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Number 36 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 36.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Base is empty here with nobody out. In for strike two. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, and he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The the center field.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate now, Ian Happ. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
4 runs here in this half inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 9-0. Dan Winkler, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Dexter Fowler. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. And there's one down now.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Brad Miller.
Into the box, Brad Miller. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 9 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Just hung in there on that one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
David Bodie.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's
Up next
questioning
to the
his decision to bring this guy in.
baseman.
If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on down the line. First and second here with nobody out. Three and 2 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's in there.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. From the stretch.
Ball. I got the count. 2-2.
He pulls this one into right. Fowler will make the play. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And that brings up Javi Baez. changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And another foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready to take his hacks again, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Cardinals nothing. Tyler Chatwood, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 32, Tyler Chatwood.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Harrison Bader. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Lays off, 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Tommy Edman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
19,
1 out, nobody on.
Edman.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton.
Colton Wong will stand in. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8, pitch 8.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish takes home the win. Jack Flaherty allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.